Hello friends, welcome to the session on data structures. In this session, we'll be discussing about searching in the linked list. In this session, we will see what we mean by searching in a linked list. We will see the algorithm for searching an element in the linked list, and also we will see the corresponding C program to perform searching in the linked list. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel to see many videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session with the question what we mean by searching in a linked list. We know that the linked list is a linear collection of elements. In the linked list, we have a collection of nodes where every node will consist of a data value and a pointer, and that pointer will point to the next element. So the linked list is a collection of data elements, and these data elements are not stored in the successive memory locations, but these elements can be stored in the parts of the memory where the space is available. So every element in the linked list is linked to the other element, and this linking is being established by making the use of the pointers. So as shown in this diagram, a linked list is basically a collection of nodes, and where every node will have a data value and a pointer value. And this pointer value will point to the memory address of the next element. So as shown in this diagram, the head or the start is a pointer which will point to the first element, and the tail is the last element in the linked list where the pointer value for this tail is normally null. Now it is frequently required that we should search for an element in the linked list. That is, it is needed to find a given element whether it is present in the linked list or not. And this operation on the linked list is being called as a searching. So searching operation will require traversing the linked list, because in order to find whether the element is present or not, it is necessary to compare the value of the search element with the value of with the data value of each and every node. So whenever we want to perform the searching in the linked list, then we need to make a visit to each and every element of the linked list. So the data value of the each node is being compared with the search value, and this process will go on until the match is found or we reach to the end of the list. So for example, we have been given a linked list as shown in this diagram. Suppose the initial start value of the pointer will point to the first node in the linked list. The value of the first node is 15, and suppose our search value is 30. Now when we compare 15 and 30, one can easily find that the two values do not match, and therefore we will go to the next element. The next element will have the value 20, and again we can easily find that 20 and 30 do not match, and therefore we will go to the next element. And now here we can easily find that the search value and the data value of this element matches with each other, and therefore it is not necessary for us now to continue the search. Now let us write down the algorithm in order to perform the searching operation in the linked list. Initially, we will set the pointer is equal to head or start of the linked list. Then we will repeat the step 3 until or while the pointer is not equal to null. Now we will compare the atom with the data value, and if they are matched with each other, then we will set the location and then we will exit. we will set the location is equal to pointer and then we can exit. Otherwise, we can set the pointer to the link value of the next element. And then in the step number 4, we will set the location is equal to null. So it will indicate that the search is unsuccessful. That is, if we are not able to exit from the loop on the match, then it means that the search is unsuccessful and the element is not present in the linked list. Another way of writing the algorithm is this one, where we will assume that the linked list that is being given to us is in sorted order. So if the linked list is in sorted order, then you will find that the number of comparisons can be reduced. Say for example, initially we will set the pointer is equal to head or the start of the linked list. And then we will repeat the step 3 while the pointer is not equal to null. Now we will check if the item is less than the data value. And then we will set the pointer is equal to the link field. If the item get matches with the data value, then we will set the location is equal to pointer and we will exit the loop. Otherwise, we will set the location is equal to null and then we will exit. And if the location is equal to null, then we can say that the search is unsuccessful. So in this algorithm, one can reduce the number of comparisons. While in this algorithm, we need to make and visit to each and every element in order to find the search element. Now let us write down a C program in order to perform the searching operation in the linked list. One can easily observe that initially we will include the required header files, standard input output header file and standard library file. We will declare a node structure where it will consist of the numerical value or data value and a pointer to the next node. Then we can make the use of the functions create for creation of the linked list. Then we will make the use of the function search to perform search operation in the linked list. And then we can make the use of the function display to display each and every node. In the main program, initially we will assign the pointer variable pointer of the node is equal to null. We will set the variables such as key and result, and we will ask the user to enter the data. Once the user enters the data, then we will call the create function to create the node. And then we will display the node in the list by using the display function. And then we will ask the user to enter the key to the search in the list. We will read this key and then we will call the function search. And if this returns a true value, that is, if the result is true, then we will print the message that the element is found in the list. But if it returns a false value, then we will print the message that the element is not found in the list. Then we will write the search function in the program. In the search function, we will check whether the start pointer is equal to null or not. And then correspondingly, we will return either 1 or 0. Then we will write a create function for the creation of the nodes. Now, in this case, we will make the use of do while loop and we will ask the user to enter the number and then we will create a temporary variable where the memory allocation can be done by using the function memory allocate. Then we will assign the value entered by the user as the node value and then we will set the pointer value. Then we will check whether the user want to make or enter more number of values into the list. If the user wish to enter more number of values, then the loop will be executed again. Otherwise, we can exit the loop. Finally, we can write the display function where each node value can be displayed. For displaying the value, we can make the use of the while loop, and we will check that the pointer is not equal to null. And then we will print the display the numerical value or data value of each node. And then we will set the pointer to the next element. So when you type such program in any online C compiler, and when you execute it, then you will get the message as displayed in this window. So initially you will be asked to enter the data into the list. Suppose I have entered the data value 56, and then it will be asked whether I want to continue the list. If I say yes, 1, then I will enter the next element. Similarly, again, the message will be displayed whether you want to continue. If I replied yes, that is 1, then I will enter the next element. Now, suppose I do not want to enter any new number, therefore I will enter 0. Now, the nodes in the list will be displayed where first node will have the value 56, the second node will have the value 67, and the third node will have the value 45. Then the program will ask me to enter the key to search in the list. Suppose I enter the key 45 or 45. Then the message will be displayed 45 found in the list. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood how to perform search operation in the linked list. Thank you all for viewing the session.